The Amazing Spider-Man 2 dives straight into the tangled emotions and heroic struggles of Peter Parker, a young man torn between his duty as Spider-Man and his yearning for a normal life. Andrew Garfield returns as Peter, whose quick wit masks the grief of losing his parents and Uncle Ben. The movie begins with a thrilling chase as Spider-Man swings through New York, chasing down Alexei Sitsovic, a criminal driving a stolen truck filled with dangerous materials. Peter saves civilians with his trademark humor and agility, showing both his charm and heroism. But beneath the mask, he wrestles with the ghost of Gwen Stacy's father, who made Peter promise to stay away from Gwen for her safety. Gwen, played by Emma Stone, radiates intelligence and strength, a perfect partner who refuses to be sidelined, even though their love feels doomed. Peter's life takes another emotional turn when he reconnects with his childhood friend Harry Osborn, heir to Oscorp. Harry's father, Norman, is dying from a rare genetic disease and warns his son that the same fate awaits him. Desperate for a cure, Harry turns to Oscorp's experiments with spider venom, believing Spider-Man's blood could save him. Meanwhile, Max Dillon, a meek and unnoticed electrical engineer at Oscorp, idolizes Spider-Man after being saved by him. When an accident causes Max to fall into a tank of electric eels, he transforms into Electro, a being of pure electricity, glowing blue and unstable, driven by rage and loneliness. Electro's transformation becomes the symbol of obsession and rejection, as he turns his admiration for Spider-Man into hate when the city praises the hero but fears him. As Peter struggles to balance love, responsibility, and friendship, the cracks in his double life widen, setting the stage for heartbreak and chaos that will change his destiny forever. As the story deepens, Peter's search for answers about his parents leads him to uncover hidden truths about Oscorp's experiments and his father's work. In a secret subway lab, Peter discovers a message from Richard Parker revealing that he and his wife were killed because they refused to let Oscorp misuse their research. This revelation brings Peter both closure and renewed purpose. Meanwhile, Electro grows stronger, feeding off the city's power grid and seeking revenge on Spider-Man for overshadowing him. The film explodes into a visually dazzling Times Square battle where Spider-Man must use both his intellect and agility to stop Electro from wreaking havoc. However, Harry, now desperate and unstable, injects himself with the spider venom, transforming into the twisted and vengeful Green Goblin. He discovers Spider-Man's true identity and targets Peter's heart, Gwen Stacy. In the film's emotionally devastating climax, Spider-Man and Gwen team up to stop Electro in a breathtaking power plant showdown. They succeed, but tragedy strikes when Green Goblin ambushes them at a clock tower. In a heartbreaking moment, Gwen falls, and despite Peter's desperate attempt to save her, the web catches her just a moment too late. The silence that follows her death crushes Peter's spirit, marking one of the most emotional scenes in superhero cinema. Months pass, and Peter withdraws from the world, haunted by grief and guilt, until a young boy dressed as Spider-Man stands against a new villain, the Rhino. Seeing this act of bravery rekindles Peter's sense of purpose. He dons the mask once again, swinging back into action, symbolizing hope and resilience even in the face of unbearable loss. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 beautifully blends heartbreak, heroism, and redemption, showing that being Spider-Man isn't about glory but about standing up, again and again, no matter how many times life knocks you down, because that's what heroes do.